And yes, we are back here in Ibisu Gawaka for the first time in some time, and hopefully we're going to be motoring on towards the true ending. I am your host Wishbone for the remainder of the evening, and the chat box is over in that direction if you're watching live, or of course drop a comment down below if you're watching the archive over on the tubes. So, offline I've been trying to get ourselves a bit closer, so even though it looks like we're picking up where we made our first stop on the last stream, this is actually a whole new playthrough, and we're now trying to motor forwards to do what we need to for the true ending. So I need to just check my loadout here because I've not used it in some time. Yes, we've got the swords, we've got sickles, we've got kitchen knives, and crucially, yes, we have the otter, the serpent, the swallow. Perfect. Right, excellent. Okay, we are very much ready to go. We're getting out of Ibisu Gawaka. Or at least I hope we are, anyway. I do love the aesthetic they've gone for with this game. It's a very spooky, traditional, very misty. Everything about it just like screams classic Japanese horror. It's absolutely fantastic. Now we need to head back to the Shimizu residence, which means going home. And before we go home... Oh. Yay, another EMA. Awesome, thank you. I'll take that. Oh, that's cool, the way it's just kind of like withered and rotted away. That's pretty amazing. And yay, there we go, another trophy has been unlocked, a gift I cannot accept. So what's been going on in Silent Hill so far? Essentially, on the last stream, Arister Jack, we got another ending of the... We've got 4 of the 5 endings, we're now going towards the final ending. And also, I want to say Merry Christmas to you, as well as your friends and family as well. Thank you very much for the well wishes there. Of course, we are deep in the old Christmas period. And believe it or not, if you're finding yourself over the Christmas period wanting to chill out and get rid of all the multiple forms of excess food that we all like to eat at Christmas time, on Boxing Day night at 8 PM GMT, Chris JT 1985 will be live doing more playthrough of Metal Gear Solid. So if you find yourself wanting to do something over the Christmas period, be sure to check him out right here on Twitch. Chris JT 1985. He is going to be live on Boxing Day evening. You are hardcore, my friend, so I'll be there to watch that hopefully as well, to celebrate Christmas in a rather unconventional manner, because, well, I'm in Silent Hill right now. You can't get much more unconventional than that. Oh, I thought I dodged away. I mean, I can't imagine what a blade in that appendage must be like. I can only compare it to a certain part of the male body, and I don't ever want to imagine a knife going there. So I imagine it's the same for girls. Now, you might be wondering why I'm not actually attacking here, because I'm wanting it to attack me in a counter move. Come on, Flash. No, not this time. Ah, you're not doing much in the way of counter moves, are you? Come on. Ah, finally. Yes, you might have seen that. Hinako did that herself. because I have a little Omamori equipped, which means she does automatic counters. It's awesome. Ah, nice you've been going to the gym enjoying your workout, Cyrus the Jack. That's amazing. I need to get back on the horse with that. In the new year, that is part of my plan. I want to start bringing back my long hikes and then use the gym for weights, because my gym has decided to have a refurb, and it looks like the machines I like to use have been now moved into a really dark, dingy corner. And they used to have these gorgeous floor-to-ceiling windows, which were fantastic for taking your mind off the training, and they've decided to get rid of it. So I might be using it purely as a weights management system now. Oh, there you go. You're dead. Because the kitchen knives are one of the deadliest weapons in this game. The kitchen knives absolutely shred everything. But it's not the only weapon I've got. Hinako also has access to a katana. And an alien beam sword. Now, the only thing that's bothering me here... Have I got the one that repairs it? Yes, I have. The otter. Yeah, they kind of remind me of the lickers in Resident Evil 2, Arista Jack. They're very similar. Yes, we have access to a lightsaber in this game. We truly have gone crazy. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Happy holidays to you. Good evening. I will say you've just missed me getting a trophy because Hinako offered her brooch. And by offering her brooch, it got me a trophy. So I apologize for you missing that. I say it's okay, Queen. Well, there's plenty of time to go. Meantime, let's answer the phone. Ah, you're on break in a moment, Queen. That's awesome. Spending your break sat listening to me pontificate. I don't know why you do that to yourself, but you're welcome anyway. Good evening and welcome to the stream. And as I was saying before you arrived, if you are finding yourself over the Christmas period wanting to spend some time relaxing and digesting all the egregious amounts of extra food that's traditional to eat at Christmas, on Boxing Day evening, that's this Friday, Chris JT 1985 is going to be live. That's right, he will be streaming Metal Gear Solid this Friday evening at 8 PM GMT. So if you find you want some more stuff to do over the Christmas period, be sure to check that out. Yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be the finale as well. It has a feeling, it has the amount of material for it. Oh, United Sushi, I'll have some of that. That's good. Because I might be able to change some of my stats, actually. So if we go to Enshrine, you can see we've got lots and lots of faith. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get some of this brought back. So we'll just offer that. Check it out. The faith is over 9,000. I've never seen Dragon Ball. Don't at me. Right, sanity is good. We need that now. We now have more sanity. We now have more stamina. We have maximum health. So now we need 2 more EMAs to max out our stats. And technically the meme is wrong. Well, sounds about right for me to get it wrong. I always get it wrong. Welcome to another episode of Swishbone Gets It Wrong, part 9,792,443. No, I haven't been counting. Honest. So the reason why I want sanity restoring items now is that the Otter Omamori actually, essentially, prevents me from using sanity whenever I do the counter. Ooh, that's interesting. Everybody's scratched out apart from Hinako. That means that everyone's got to be inverted. Yeah. Interesting. I was expecting that to be the other way around. I was expecting nobody to be scratched out. I was expecting that to be a case that there'd be nobody missing from the photo. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Another divine water, that'll come in handy. Because divine waters restore your sanity. So if, for example, like me, you've got the Serpent Omamori equipped, which does automatic counters, that drains sanity to use. And no, that's fine. I don't want you to spoil the ending, so thank you for keeping stum on that, Queen. I appreciate that. Yes, we don't like spoilers in the chat. We've had it happen before. The first Danganronpa game, for example, was a great one for that. Yes, the person involved got quite heavily roasted that day. And so they bloody should. I get the feeling I've already been through here. Yeah, because there's the drinking room. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Anything? Oh, there's a Higash. I'll have that. That's good. Now, what I'll also say as well, people, on New Year's Eve at 8 PM GMT, I will be streaming for the first time in the New Year's stream. I will be going back and playing a game that I haven't properly played. I played it in a very weird form of multiplayer only. Because from 8 PM GMT on New Year's Eve, I will be streaming Halo Combat Evolved. We're doing something totally different for the first time ever. So be sure to check that out on New Year's Eve. That's the New Year's stream. How many hours I'll be playing for? Depends on how well the game goes, I suppose. Because the collection I've got is not just the first game, it's got many others. So if by some miracle we end up finishing one of them, we can keep on going. Bandages, I don't need those. The game that led to Red versus Blue. I'm not sure what the context for that is, Queen. I guess I'll find out when I play it. All I know is that I played it very briefly at a convention earlier on this year. When I went to Play Expo with my good friend Gamelin, one of the things they had was what they called a Halo ring, and it literally had 16 Xboxes hooked up for a LAN party. Oh, she tried to counter what missed. She managed to miss the counter. How did Hinako miss from 1 foot? And I've also never seen a counter miss before. Who said you could puke up in my house? Who do you think you are? Get out. Leave my house, you scourge of evil mush. That's a sickle. I can recharge that if I want. Thing is, I don't really need to because we're going to get another kitchen now shortly, I think. Ah, so it was based on the multiplayer. Right, that makes sense. Things seem awfully quiet. Something's not right here. Another ramen, thank you, I'll have that. Ah, hold on. Apologies, people. I just want to make sure that this is working. Oh, bugger. I am an imbecile. Everybody in the audience is like, no change there then. And I'm like, shut up. So I mean, that's why we want them. It's a way to get our sanity back when we've been doing the defensive counterattacks automatically. Oh. Oh. Ugh. You can't carry that. You've got too much. In which case, you can sod off. So I don't need you. Well, I'll say it can sod off, but it's not. That's a bit unfair. I don't require you, so please leave my inventory. Would be a better way to word it. Yes, we want to keep the faith. So have anyone got any special plans over the Christmas holidays, or is it going to be a case of taking it easy and seeing the family? Oh. Ah, here comes one of these idiots. That's what I was waiting for. Thank you, Hinako. I was waiting for a counter-attack. Oh, I can carry the shriveled abarage. I didn't think I'd be able to. Ah, hello. Thank you. There's an enemy nearby. I just heard it squelching. Oh, hello. You didn't see that coming, did you? You're going to be taking it easy by playing Resident Evil. I do have to say, your series over on youtube.com, Queen3210, please go check out that channel, people, if you haven't. Your series for that game, you've really tried to take on the hardest game to start with.
とても尊くて私には価値があるように思えるの。みんなが女の幸せと呼ぶもの、頼もしい旦那様と大勢の子供たち、そういうものと生涯無縁になるとしても構わない。私には幸せになれるかどうかよりも自分で運命を選べたかどうかが大事なの。
私には綺麗事に聞こえるけれどね。でもひな子の言うことが間違ってるとも思えない。あと100年、いやひょっとしたらもう少し早いかも。どんな結果だろうと自分で選んだ結果ならそれが幸せだとそうと言える時代がきっと訪れると思うわ。お姉ちゃんはその世界には行けないけれど、ひな子は行けるといいね。
どんな結果だろうとも自分で結果を選べることが幸せ。自分で選べなかった結果は幸せじゃないんだ。誰にも操らせない私の選択は。
Yes, I do admire Hinako for that. It's the case of, no, you're not telling me what to do. I do what I want to do. I really admire that. Because it's kind of unusual for people of this era. Ah, project from art class. My future self, Shimizu Hinako. The canvas is blank. But even now, imagine that the countless possibilities where I could fill all this blank space with makes me excited. That's actually a really rather profound way of answering that question. Draw what you'd look like in 30 years, and you draw an empty space because you're not willing to typecast yourself. That's actually quite formidable. But going back to your comments about the Resident Evil remake playthrough, Queen, I've never done more second-hand shouting on my screen than I have them watching it, but I've also really enjoyed your take on things. And you've come up with some interesting strategies that I wouldn't have thought of. And I like the fact that you're sticking to your guns on it and doing it your own way. Ah, I thought I heard you coming by. Ew. Don't you be licking me, you absolute turd. I'll hit you with a Junpei baseball bat special if you carry on. Just like that. Da-da-da-da! Hinako has leveled up. That doesn't quite hit the same. That really doesn't. Yes, that's symbolic of how she's moved on her own. Yeah, that's right. Have a baseball bat special. Right, now I'll pick up that because I need it. Oh, what's this? I'm always okay, alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish. Oh, to myself. I like to play with Kakeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. Ah, you were thinking of Zero Escapes, Junpei, were you? But of course, you can check out the archive playthrough of Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward, Zero Time Dilemma, and 999 in Honor Game over on Queen 3210's YouTube channel. And they were absolutely awesome series. Meanwhile, someone is blowing up my phone and I don't know why they're doing it. Whoever that is, I can't answer you right now because I'm busy. I am live on the interwebs. I can turn it on Do Not Disturb if that's getting in the way, people. Please let me know if that's distracting you. It's annoying me, I'll say that much for free. I believe I can get another kitchen knife here. So if I can, I'm going to use one of the kitchen knives now. Just as a way of freeing up some space. I mean, Queen, I'd love to say that out loud, but I get the feeling I'd be giving a massive spoiler to the audience. So I'll repeat, people. If you want to see something a bit more obtuse, a lot of thought patterns involved, and some very interesting plot lines, do check out the Zero Escape series. Either play them on Steam, play them on the 3DS, or watch Queen's playthrough. You can't go wrong with any of those, really. Shh, he hasn't seen me. Yeah, that's right. Don't get in the way of a chef and her knife. Thanks to the otter, I am a Tomberry. No, I'm the Tomberry, not you. Don't sell your content short, Queen. I enjoy watching that series. Can't open that. Not allowed. In the face. Yes, it's not quite in the spine, but it's in the face. Yeah, whenever I stream these games, I normally do get something smashing me in the spine, so it's quite nice to do it the old-fashioned way. I think I'm going to have to go to... Oh, hang on. There's a door here I've not tried to get into. There is. Ah. Nice try. Get out. Meanwhile, I will have that extra kitchen knife. Yes, I now have 3 kitchen knives. I truly have become a Tomberry. It's like, get the knife. Step 2, get the knife. Step 3, get the knife. Unfortunately, you can't do that. It would be funny if we could. Yeah, the wax key, which we can't use. Not just yet, anyway. Yes, there's more to be done around here. Divine water, I'll take that. Because that will help me get my sanity back when I keep on countering everything. Ooh, so we need the bird key for that, I'm guessing. Or do we? It's these idiots. Yes! Perfect counter! If your sanity reaches 0, I think it means you don't, you either start losing health or you can't use weapons of certain kinds. So the sanity are the blossoms on top of my life bar that are slowly draining. Right, change knife, because that one's getting weaker. And thanks to the way the otter Omamori works, it will recharge. I don't remember there being anything of value down there, so I'm not going to waste my time. There's an enemy out there, I can hear them. I know you're there. Oh. You have a chance to terminate someone with extreme prejudice if you want, otherwise I'll get rid of it. I'll give you a couple of moments. Trying to think. Fair enough, no worries. I will take care of this. Bear with me, people. Sorry about this. I'm just having to ban a bot. Yes. Actually, no, I don't want that. Well, what it is, I want to report them. So apologies for the absence of sound, people. It's just while I sort this out very quickly. And then block them. And then deny. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. If you're using your phone, it's unlikely you're going to see it. So that makes perfect sense. No big deal, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Because you're not here to work for me. I don't believe in that anyway. Anything in here? I'll take the Yukon, that's good. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. In the battle of the knife wielders, I am better than you. Nothing there. What about down here? No, nothing there either. And that won't budge. Ah, dried carcass. Well, we found some moth rings at least. So that's good. Right, time to head back to town. Well, not back to town, but back here. And the mist has gotten worse. Yep, I had a feeling you'd be that. Unfortunately for you, you attacked Hinako, who's extremely angry. It's a bad idea to attack Hinako. Yeah, there goes the fire. And there's the fletching key. Which means we can now go into that... Oh, here we go. Come on. I know you want to do it. You want to do your flashy attack. Come on. Oh, I thought I dodged that. What the... Oh, okay. That counted as damage, even though we weren't actually on screen being shot. That's annoying. Oh, I'll teach you. Get out of my house. Yeah, Hinako went to invisible mode. You're not wrong, exactly. Very, very strange. Right, yeah, now what I need to do is I need to head back to house 3. Because that's where I can use the bird door key. So that's where we'll go. And I believe the door was in the top corner there. It's the one that's at the top left. I was expecting an enemy there. I'm not complaining that there wasn't one. I'm not complaining at all.
ひなこ、ちょっとおいでなさい。
Oh. The mother's talking to her.
お母さん、ひなこの誤解を解いておきたいの。
誤解って？
ひなこはお母さんのこと、お父さんにいつもいじめられてるって思ってる？
そんなこと。
確かにお父さんはちょいと短気な人だけど、娘の前ではいい格好がしたいだけの照れ屋な人なんだよ。
あんなに怒鳴ったり物を投げつけたりしてきたのに。
お父さんはね、ずっと夢があったの。自分と友達で小さなお店を持ちたいって。
夢？
そう。お父さんには仲のいいお友達がいてね、船に乗っていた頃からかな、弟みたいに可愛いっていつも言ってた。でもね、何かあったんだろうね。急にお父さんが貯めてたお金全部持って逃げちゃった。きっとどうしようもない理由があったんだろうね。悪い人には見えなかったから。お父さん、それですごく傷ついてね、荒れてた時期があったの。落ち着くといつも私には謝ってくれたよ。でもね、子供には弱い父親の姿を見せたくないからって。男の人はプライドが高いから。
だからって家族を傷つけていいわけがない。
Agreed.
ひな子はきっと家に入ると女は男に虐げられるってそう思い込んじゃってるんだろうね。
Fuck off.
でもね、あんたが思ってるほど女もお母さんも弱くはないんだよ。お父さんなんて娘の前ではカッコつけて威張ってるけど、あんたたちがいない時は全然違うんだから。以前お母さんとお父さん大喧嘩したことがあるの。
知らない。そんなことあったの？
お母さん、お父さんが謝ってくるまで徹底的に無視してやったよ。あんたたちがいる前では普通に振る舞ってたけどね。おかずもお父さんの嫌いなものばっかりにして、お茶に雑巾の絞り汁入れてやったこともあるの。
お母さんが信じられない。
This is why I don't believe in marriage.
たったの3日で値を上げたよ。あんたと純子が寝静まった後、そこにベターっと土下座してね。
お父さんが本当に？
そうだよ。私とお父さんが本気で喧嘩をしたら、お父さんが私に勝てるわけないじゃない。
It certainly could, Queen, yeah.
それは私たち夫婦の話。 けたのは本当に申し訳ないと思ってるよ。
話してくれてありがとうお母さん。
I agree, Queen. That is the most toxic thing in the world, isn't it? We had a chance to resolve it and, you know, make it not happen, stop it, and what did he do instead? Let it happen. Oh, here we go. Someone's angry that I found that. Someone or something. Kanta. I shall be brief and to the point. It is very unfortunate about Kimie. I'm sorry. And I understand why you would want her to go ahead with the surgery. But surgery can do more harm than good. Remember how Mother never properly recovered after hers. I understand how you feel. I really do. But please reconsider before taking on a debt for an operation that might not even make her better. Wouldn't Kimie rather you tried to enjoy the time you have left together? Either way, you need to talk it out with Kimie first. Knowing you, you probably haven't said a word of this to her yet, have you? I can't cover the whole operation, but I'll send you what little I have to spare. Buy Kimie something nice with it. Got it? So who's Kimie? No, seriously, who's Kimie? Who are they talking about? And I agree, Queen. Yeah, the scene had the whole always forgiven. No, it isn't. It's not forgiven at all. You could have stopped it. You could have intervened, and instead you just went, you gotta take the abuse. Fuck off. No. You ever find yourself in a relationship where someone's being physically abusive or toxically manipulative? Leave. Don't take that shit. Oh, Shimizu Kimie, that makes more sense now, yeah. So an operation that involved her, eh? Interesting. It said it updated the journal, but I'm not seeing anything that's updated here that stands out to me. Oh, it's just the update on here we go. Yeah. I won't be like my mother. And then finally, yeah. He's been a good enough husband to me, but he's not been much of a father to you girls. That says it all. Even she knows. She let him get away with his toxic shite for far too long. As you say, hate that. Can't stand it. Right, let's go and deal with this photo. That's one thing we haven't done yet. And there we are. Underneath the altar and underneath the altar water, which I think is a fantastic image. Making it clear that that's the alternate world. Yeah, called it. The journals were updated again apparently, but I'm not sure why. Ah, a bit about Junko as well. The sisters don't agree with their own perceptions of reality. Meanwhile, can't get in there. Can we get in here? We can. What's in here? Oh, another dry carcass, which I can't carry. Ugh. Well, okay. Time to make some space. I want that 3 faith. That's what I want. Because if I can find 2 more EMAs, I'll be able to max my stats out. I've got max health already. What's that? Oh, it's a steel pipe. I don't want it. I don't want the steel pipe because the steel pipe is a decent weapon, don't get me wrong. But with this special Omamori I've got now that charges weapons that are held in the holsters, I don't need it anymore because I can just keep switching between the knives. See, that one's half empty, but that one's now charged. And I can also empty between the swords as well. Bit broken, this, really. White and black fought, battling upon a set of scales. Yet neither wanted for the scales, for what they desired was simply a quiet, grey place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone, one to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others. Okay, so looking at this then. Right, so that tells me the upstairs, the top is supposed to be empty. And then white and black, they wanted a grey place where they could belong together. Okay, let's get the... Right, white and black would be yin and yang. Because that's a common symbol. Where you have like the two circles together. One's black and one's white. So that's clearly that piece. And it says they fought upon a set of scales, yet neither wanted for them. For what they desired was a simple where they could belong together. And they had no use for those who towered from the heavens. So they're quite clearly not going to be up top. Right, that's not empty. Ah, white and black were the world that was together, and they didn't want the scales. Is that it? It says they fought on a set of scales. So could it be that? Ah, that's another empty one. Right, so evidently you had to have white and black on a specific side. How does that make any difference? I only think it must be because the white is to the left and the black is to the right. That's the only thing that makes sense there. And there's the pine tree emblem.
ひな子、今少しいいか。
なんかよ。
お前に謝っておこうと思ってな。
何を？
俺は情けない父親だった。長い間怒鳴ったり怖がらせたりして悪かった。
今頃謝ってなかったことになんかなるわけないでしょ。あれだけ長いことみんなに迷惑かけて全部チャラになるなんて本気で思ってるの？
おお。お前の気持ちを考えれば到底 許せるわけもない。それを重々分かってる。それでも俺に謝らせてくれ。許してくれなくて構わないから。
はあ、あんた一人がすっきりしたいからってだけで勝手に謝ってるの？迷惑だよ、帰ってよ。今だって急に怒り出して包丁を投げつけてこないか怖くてたまらないんだから。
子供に怖がられるくらいが威厳のある父親だと誤解していたんだ。本当にすまない。
じゃあ勝手にこれからもそうしててよ。出てって出てってよ。それでもお父さんは謝ってくれてる。許す許さないは私たちの勝手だけど、お父さんの謝りたいっていう気持ちまでも無限にはできないよ。お父さんの都合なんか知らないよ。家族だよ。それでも、お母さんに聞いたでしょ。お父さんが裏切られて辛い目にあったって。辛い理由があったから乱暴も許せっていうの？そんなのまかり通らない。そう、まかり通らない。許す必要もない。縁を切り言い訳も謝罪も聞いてやる義理は確かにない。でもね、家族の縁は切れないんだよ。だから許さなくてもいいけれど聞いてあげなくちゃ。お父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。お母さんはお父さんを許しているのかもしれないけど私には無理。知ってる？私たちとお父さんは血がつながっているけど、お父さんとお母さんは血なんかつながってないんだよ。結婚したってだけの赤の他人のお母さんがお父さんの話を聞いて許せたんだよ。どうして血のつながりのある私たちが話も聞いてあげられないの？怖かったと思う。今も怖いと思う。許せないと思うし、顔も見たくない気持ちもわかる。それでも話だけは聞いてあげて。許さなくてもいいからお父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
もし俺のせいで男というものに恐怖を覚えているならそれは誤解だ。俺はろくでなしだが他の父親たちは違う。俺とは正反対で琴行君立派な青年だ。彼なら絶対にお前を幸せにしてくれる。付き合いの長い柊君立派な男だけどな。あいつならお前をやれるとずっと思っていた。しかしそんなのは俺の勝手な決めつけで、結婚するもしないもお前が自分で決めて構わない。俺を許さなくていいから俺の呪縛から解放されて幸せに生きてくれ。今まですまなかった。
今でも怖いし許せるかどうかわからないけど、お父さんの気持ちだけは受け取ったから。
I hate that argument. Oh, their blood, you should listen to them. If they fuck you over, fuck them back. I hate that argument. I really don't like that. At least she's got a point where she says she understands him, but still. Yeah. Understanding definitely does not lead to forgiveness. You're not wrong there, Queen. You're not wrong at all. You can understand why someone did something. Doesn't mean you have to forgive them for it. It's like, yeah, he got dicked over by some guy who he thought was his friend. That's awful. No excuse to raise a hand to your daughter or your wife. To threaten them with weapons. That's unforgivable. Absolutely no effing way. That's right. Not even close. Still, at least he's saying he'll back up whatever decision she makes in terms of whether she gets married or not. That is a major improvement for the guy. He gets a slight bit of credit from me for that. But not much. Oh, sod off. Get out of my house. Out. Out, out, OWT, out. Get the fuck out of my house and don't come back. Now, I'm interested in how this might change now, because normally, this is where we fight Hinako's father and mum in that weird Dark Souls duel-style battle. But she's heard both sides of their argument and said she understands them. So does that mean we're going to have a different fight here? Maybe even no fight at all. There's definitely going to be a fight because we just got offered a first aid kit. 2 first aid kits. When you're offered loads of health like that, you know full well that there's going to be a battle. That is guaranteed. So there's absolutely no way we're not having a battle here. As you can see, we've only got the one ending left. It's all scribbled over. Interesting. Baseball bat, we don't need it. We got the swords and the knife. This appears to be the same. So far, everything's the same. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Everything looks the same, despite the context of those 2 scenes. This doesn't make sense. Narratively, this doesn't flow anymore. Is it because she said she didn't forgive them, so we're still going to have to fight?
Hinako, 遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。それではご一同様、包丁のさえをどうぞご覧ください。
No words, Queen. Hopefully it goes okay for you and I'll catch you later. Yeah. I'd have expected a very different boss here. The context of the two scenes right before this just doesn't work anymore.
お前たちは誰なんだ？
Even no boss at all. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a gauntlet fight.
お父さんと
This doesn't make sense.
逃がすのはやめろ！
Ew, don't spew in my face. Oh, that was useful. Free counter. How did he hit me? It was behind me. That makes no sense. He's dead anyway, but still. Ah, we're back here.
これを飲みなさい。少し楽になるはずだ。
私は一体
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆様に愛想を尽かされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
Divine power.
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。行こう。君のために用意した一番大切なものがある。
はい。
Right, so we're back in the other war, which means we need to change our omamores. Because right now we don't need the ones that involve essentially attacks which are going to be based on durability. We don't need them. So we want multiple enemies. That could be useful. The goat. Hopefully the counter will keep. Automatic counter will keep. Anything that reduces... slightly restores max sanity after defeating enemies. That could be very useful with the counter material. And the swallow. Yeah, we'll stick with that for now. Ah, we do actually have that. I wasn't sure if we would, because we offered the brooch. So I thought we'd have lost that power, but apparently we don't. Interesting. Oh, a little bit of artifacting in the back there. Well, very glitchy. So, I mean, look at the bridge. See where it's all getting all kind of weird artifacts in. Shouldn't be doing that. That's a visual glitch. The doors are closed. There's no way back. Check around for loot, just in case. Don't see any else, sadly. With that in mind, what we will do is carry on the next part of the story. Here we go. Oh boy, my favourite puzzle. Oh, I hate this puzzle. I may well be looking this one up, but we shall see what happens. So we begin... I'll take a 3 divine water. I see you. The time for rebirth is now. Respect us. Serve us. Become the good and clever woman you ought to be. The scroll of discipline. Ugh. Gives me that kind of obey your husband woman kind of energy. And if you ever speak to a person like that, you're trash. And you deserve better than that as a person, if anyone talks to you that way, people. Ah, you didn't see that coming, did you? That's right. Get out. You just saw what happened to your friend. Did you really think it was going to end any better for you? Did you really think that was going to work? I want that to offer. The shriveled Aberage. Can't carry that. It's annoying. What can you do? A lot of scrolls here, a lot of damaged writing. Oh, that's what it was. I was seeing that string, but it was in the wrong place. Here comes a attempt at Creepy Alice. Except you are not Alice. You're nowhere near interesting enough. I don't think I'd have room for that. Okay. Big fat nothing there. Hey, there's the Black Sparrow crest. So that's one of the three we need. And there go the wards on the doors. And that brings us back to the main area. We're not even going to look at the puzzle just yet, because we're going to actually get the pieces first. I'll enshrine one of you, and one of you. Just to give us a bit more room, because that's what I need, to be honest. I need room at the moment. Realize your good fortune. The miracle is more than you deserve. For the scroll of discipline. Absolutely, Hinako. You don't demand gratitude. I demand you show me more respect for this. No. That's not how it works. Never has, never will. If you want me to respect you, you earn it. Can't open that one, so I'm guessing we're going back this way. Oh, there's no fox statues here now at all. And I'm guessing because of that, we've now got to choose a path, and it could be one of two. Because there's no clear victor. Okay, let's get this wrong. I might as well get it over with. No. Oh, we're here. Right, can I interact with any of these? Because if I can't, then I've got to play basically roulette. And I don't like doing that, to be honest. And it's got a kudzu tea, which is pretty nice, to be honest. It's a useful item, the kudzu tea. And that's an arare. Yes, unfortunately, we've not got any actual hints. Normally, like with the first room, you mess around on the statues, remove one of the pieces of it, and that highlights one of the door that you need. Now, we don't have that here. We don't have that functionality. So we've got 4 rooms to choose from. Right, left, up, or back the way we came. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to try something different. Oh, why don't you know it's the right way? Oh, lucky me. I don't know if there's some kind of symbolism there, and I don't really care, to be honest. Huh? Why'd that one just keel over and die? Oh, did it touch a ward? Is that what happened? Well, whatever it was, it's keeled over. Oh, no, I don't want that. That's fine. What's that? Oh, an antique comb. I'd like it, but I've not got any space for it. Yes, using the power of the fox eye, we're able to get through and see more. Although talking about Seymour is making me think of the Simpsons Hit and Run playthrough again. When me and Nerdy played through that, including a rather hilarious fail on behalf of Twitch. At least I think it was Twitch. It might not have been Twitch's fault. It might have been the capture software I'm using. Either way, we had that unexpected little sign-off that we had to do as a bonus video. Which was not my design. Was not part of the plan. Okay. So that's 2 of the 3 acquired. Is there anything we can enshrine to create some room? I just want to create a little room. Because we've got 3 bandages, 3 toolkits. And then we've got stamina, prevents stamina consumption. Greatly restores health. Slightly restores health. And then we've got tea, which does health and current max sanity for a while. So I'm saving those for the bosses. Because that means we can get our sanity back when using counters and everything else. It's great. Okay. I think it's this way we need to go. No. No, it isn't. Because we can't go that way. Is it this way? Must be. Ah, yes. Now we have the many fox statues. Let's go interacting with all of them. Divine water, I won't say no. Scroll of Discipline. Ugh. I'm going to read this, but I don't agree with it. Come close. Women must submit to men. Kotayuki is still but a fledgling. Come, and we shall treat you as we see fit. Look. Look into my eyes. I'm a misogynist asshole. I agree with you there, Hinako. Stop. Absolutely. We can't carry the Inari Sush. We don't have enough room for it. So, we're going to leave that be. Tell you what, actually, I just realised something. I've got the toolkit equipped, and I don't need it. It's no use to me. The thing is, all the other items I've got, I think I've already got in play. Yeah, I do, so it's not going to matter. Okay, never mind. Never mind. On we go, and the fox is looking at this door here. Oh, yes. I think I remember this now. This was the battle point. We have to battle demons. Well, that's hopeful. I'm at full health, so I don't need to isolate them and kill them.
Junko-san.
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では。
お姉ちゃん。
まだ生きてるのね。
うん。
しっかりなさい。
しっかりって。
未練は拙速では立てない。そう思い時間を与えたけれど、生きていてもいいなんて考えてないわよね。そんな甘えは許さない。殺せ。必ず。
Ooh, kill it.
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
I think she's talking about the fox, isn't she? You can't let it exist like this.
お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
So we have the fox mask insignia.
お印ですね。
Right, so we are now here at this puzzle. The question is, what's our clue going to be? Because again, this is the puzzle I don't like, mainly because it doesn't have any feedback on how you played the game. So in terms of like where you place the item in, you don't get any feedback that tells you if it's in the right slot. The lack of feedback is what makes this so frustrating to deal with. Right, so that's saying let the line of foxes, so we know that one. So let's see what the clue says. Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves. So two chicks in the confide of their shells and a fox by the light. Right, let's have a look. So potentially it's these three here, because you've got the two confined in the boxes together, and then the light of the fox on top. Because looking back this way, so... Oh, God, the controls there are so bad. Now it says they're confined together in their cage, which makes you think it's here. And the question is, what's the order? Assuming it's this order at all. Oh, wow! I genuinely was not looking anywhere for that one. That was not looked up. I got that first time. That was genuinely not looked up. I genuinely did not look that answer up at all. The fact that it said confined in the cage made me think it was that, but I can only assume I must have got them looking at each other, and that must have been the key to the clue. Yeah, here are the memory boxes. Ah. Now that's the white and the black of the foxes. Have you noticed that? Because I didn't until now. Yeah, so this is like, basically we're not going for the trophies for content anyway. And there's no content that we're not going to see, so this we're going to move forward because it's filler. Yeah, help Shimizu Hinako, yeah. Right, time for a quick reload of our Omamori, because I want the bear. What? Ah, so additional damage with high durability, that's one, yeah. And then we want For this one, we've got the otter. Oh no, it's mantis, serpent, so we're on the otter. There we go. That's a full knife. We'll use the knife for now. We'll use the kitchen knife. So now we are in the alternate world as the Hinako we know. And we're about to take on the final rites. Here we go. Can't stop moving now, Hinako. Ooh, interesting. She basically said to the doll, "Who are you? Why are you trying to control me?" That's fascinating. So she's standing up to both sides here. Oh dear. I'm not locked up in here with you. You're locked up in here with me. Come on then. Yeah, big mistake. Get out of here. Yes, the tombery is coming back to take you all out. Change to a fully charged knife. Ha! That's right. Countered. Get out of here. Bad idea. Bad idea. Switch back to the other knife. Because that's now fully charged. Yeah, Shimizu Hinako with the otter equipped becomes a tombery. Everyone's grudge. Damn right. The divine water, that's excellent. Right, I just need to create some space by enshrining some stuff that I won't say I don't need, but stuff that I can afford to let go. Because with that, we can possibly get some more faith. Okay. Unfortunately, I've not got any of the EMAs to be able to actually raise my stats anymore. That's the sad part of that. That makes me sad. It'd be nice to be able to raise one more of my stat, but I've got to play by the hand I've been dealt with, people, so that's fine. And to be fair, we've done a lot of drawing of Omamori and everything else, so it's made a big difference. That's a bandage, I don't want that. Arare I'll take, though, so that's good news. So we'll save our game. Now we'll see exactly what's waiting for us on the other side. And we have another one.
清水ひな子
Ah, so we have another kitchen knife if we want it. I've already got 3 of them, so... Obviously they were there for people who played the game first time through when you're depleted on weapons, as I found out when I first played the game. So it's not like it's not like it's a sense of it shouldn't be there, there's no point. No, there is a point. The point is that you weren't supposed to be armed to the teeth when you got here. And I must say, the axe, as slow as the axe is as a weapon, the defensive capabilities of it make it actually kind of useful. I found that quite useful the first time I played. Obviously, the kitchen knives are something else. They just tear it. They just shred the game. Right. So that one's fully charged. That one's fully charged too. So I've got 2 charged knives plus the swords. I don't think I'm going to be any more equipped. So let's get going. And of course, Hinako reverts to a pipe because that's her signature weapon. And the door opens, giving way to an arena. Okay, let's see how this scene plays out.
ひなこあなたひなこなの
お姉ちゃん私たちは誰かのおもちゃにされているの
どういうこと？
私を嫁がせたい何者かとそれを妨害したい何者かが私を2つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど私はようやくそれに気づけたの。人に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと、私たちはそれと戦わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。ごめんねお姉ちゃん、ごめんねお父さんお母さん。私やっぱり親不孝者だと思う。
What?
でも本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるならこの暴挙をどうか許して。
Ooh.
これが私の選択。 そして私たちをもてあそぶ者たちへの抗議。
And there comes the dust, which is what happened previously. But now, there's the other Hinako again.
どうして私たちはどちらかが殺されなければならないの？どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの
？Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Interesting. Fox Mask exercised both demons.
琴行さん、琴行さん。
稀に人里に真意を宿した希少な血を持つ女子が生まれることだ。そのようなものが里に現れるたびに我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に欲するようまじないをかけた。
何を言って。
歴代の跡取りたちは皆うまくたぶらかして戻ってきたがこだわりの跡取りは下段だ。人間の娘一人たぶらかせぬようでは未熟が過ぎる。
琴行さんはずっと私をお嫁さんにしたい一心でずっと努力してきたって孤独に
God, this voice acting is silly.
一生懸命に悩んで生きてきた琴行さんを笑うな。
I had a feeling this was going to happen, and I'm not exactly prepared for it.
全然乗り気じゃなかった。でも彼の気持ちを知るうちに私も同じくらい一生懸命考えなくちゃならないって思ったの。
And now we're going to flip, we're going to invert, aren't we?
いつかお父さんみたいになるかもしれないって。
Now we have to do the opposite battle. So when I called earlier in Hinako's house, where we had the water version and this one, I called this. Inadvertently, I called it.
彼の思いに応えることで
And this was the fight I hated.
何を失う
Mainly because it was cheap moves like that.
何が生まれる。女の幸せは男に愛されること。そんな
Switch knives. This is actually kind of cool, the dual battle. I kind of like the idea they've gone for it with the true ending, where you have to like fight both sides at the same time. Ah, yes, I remember this now. That's where you have to fight off these hordes at the same time. Unfortunately, you can't steal the souls. Oh, nice. We've managed to dodge it. Use one of these kudzu teas. That was helpful. Ah, there you are. I was wondering where he was. Hey, you managed to dodge it. And again. Oh, I dodged into them. That's annoying. Yeah, for the arrow rain move, for those of you who are familiar with SMT, that's pretty much what that was. It was arrow rain. Oh no, you don't. Get back here! Nothing's hurting him for some reason. Ah, that hurt him. Yes! And there's the doll that started it all. Which I called at the start of the first stream, the creepy doll. Or maybe not.
ほらパッチだ早くほら本当にすまない久しぶりの祝言に酒が過ぎたのだろう普段は温和な方なのだ
どうすればいいの？
この場は私が何とかしておく
琴雪さん一緒に
すまなかった私は君に全てを与えたつもりで君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと行きなさい
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったならまた会いましょう私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます
Oh. Ah, overlooking the town. And it's completely quiet. And that's it. So I get the feeling there's going to be another mid-scene. So we've silenced both the gods because both sides of Hinako have actually come together. The whole yin-yang theory. And Katsuyuki ended up having a slight face turn at the end there, trying to help them get out, protecting them at the end. I actually did like having the battle between both the Fox and the Susanoo-style god, where you were flipping between, was far more enjoyable than battling them together. It felt way more on point with the story, and it also meant the mechanics of the battle weren't too tiresome. Both on their own were basically very, very tanky and often felt kind of cheap at times. But because you had to fight both together using the different sides of Hinako, it actually made a lot more mechanical sense. It was actually a lot better balanced. So on their own, those fights are horribly unenjoyable. But combined, it works, which is rare. Normally, it's completely the other way around. The moment you take two strong enemies and put them into one arena, it becomes a chore to battle normally. It's awful. This is the rare exception where it's the other way around. It actually makes more sense to do the constant flicking between, which I applaud them for. They actually managed to redeem two extremely annoying fights, and I wasn't expecting that. That wasn't on my dance card at all. So props to the developers for that. In a way, it's almost sad that we had to have those battles on their own, because neither were that enjoyable. But now, I could say I actually enjoyed how those fights worked. And of course, with this particular ending, Hinako has learned that there was always a voice guiding her to conflict amongst herself and not listen to people around her. while I don't agree with what was said in her house by her mother and her father, it was the fact that she was listening and allowed her to develop, which meant she could finally listen to the other voice within herself and realise the truth. The weird thing is, though, you can unlock this ending without getting all the others, and that doesn't make sense to me. It makes far more sense to hear all sides of the story and then go to the true ending, so I'm actually really glad that that was the path that I took once it became clear that there were certain things needed. I still don't understand why the canonically worst ending needed a massive lookup guide in the way you did it. That seems really baffling to me. Whereas the true ending, you only needed one extra feature to it, and that was shown right at the start of the stream. So while we wait for the ending to catch up, what's going to happen next for all you people? Well, on Friday evening, Boxing Day, 8 PM GMT, go over to Chris JT 1985's channel right here on twitch.tv, because he's going to be live doing his final playthrough, or final parts, I hope, of Metal Gear Solid. It might be the finale, it may go over into next year. And then on New Year's Eve, 8 PM GMT, be back here. And we'll see the new year in playing Halo Combat Evolved. So that's going to be the New Year stream. Be here for that. 31st of December. We're going to see in the new year go into 2026 by going all the way back to the OG Xbox era for the first time ever. That's going to be really good fun. And also on that stream, I should be hopefully announcing what's going to happen next. But now that Silent Hill F has reached its finale, what's going to replace this in the rotation? I'll tell you what's going to replace this in the rotation. Starting some point next year, we will be going back to Trails in the Sky for the 3rd chapter. Now we got a letter from Kotsuyuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ibisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through cracks in stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavoured senbei for the first time just the other day. I must have been quite a sight to see. A man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. No! Don't do that, people! No! Oh, God! The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks. And so, I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I am eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different, delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavoured senbei. Though I must say I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene. A full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you.
今度は私から 琴行さんに求婚するくらいの勢いで一生懸命に。私はまだ決まってないけど、とにかく何かに一生懸命に。何それ。ここは静かだね。誰も邪魔しない、せかさない。いるのは私たちだけ。私たちだけで行く末を決められる。
How did they climb up there? The trees, maybe?
こんな静かな恵比寿ヶ丘は初めてかも。ここは私たちだけの静寂の恵比寿ヶ丘だね。
And there's Junko's bell as well. Interesting. So let's do a quick skip forward of these credits, as we can. Ibisu Gaoka in silence. There we go. That is the fifth and final ending. We have all of them together. And our title screen has both of versions of Hinako looking over the silent town. So there we are. They've chosen to remain back, standing guardians over the fog. Interesting. And that is very much the end of that. So that is Silent Hill finale. We have got to the end at last. So I'll once again do the final things you can do. You can go over to youtube.com/@Queen3210, where you can check out playthroughs such as the ongoing playthrough of Resident Evil Remake with the rather frustrating to enjoy, but still enjoyable at the same time, first time playthrough. You bit off more you can chew with that. And also Persona 3 Reload is moving very, very hastily forward. Do go and check that out. I've got to put many hours aside for that. You've also got the likes of Danganronpa, the Zero Gate series, Phoenix Wright, and many, many other games as well, such as Dead Space. There's lots of content out there, go check that out. On Boxing Day, Friday the 26th of December, 8 PM GMT, catch Chris JT 1985 right here on twitch.tv, live to the world from 8 PM GMT, playing Metal Gear Solid. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I will be back here on the 31st of December at 8 PM GMT, going into the new year, old school with Halo Combat Evolved. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And it really is eerily quiet here. Very quiet.